we should be live. I'm just tweaking a few things here. Let me, bada bing, bada boom. Do that over there. Okay, should be good. All right, how's it going, guys? Sam back again. We are going to talk about 5 tools that every videographer should know about. I have been, not recently because of COVID-19, but in the past for about 6-7 years, I was a videographer and a full-time video producer. And so I was filming with, 3 to 4 cameras on certain shoots, like interviews and filming events, and editing them and just making thousands of videos over those years. And I used some of these tools, but not all of them. And if I used these tools while I was working on all those thousands of videos, my life would have been so much easier, especially my life and my relationship with my clients. So let's see, let me start this. Okay, so we've got Premiere, we can see that, right? Okay, so what we're looking at right here is, let me just make sure we're good. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. So what we're looking at here is the first tool that I want to show you, and that is Frame.io. Frame.io, as some people would say, but I say Frame.io. So Frame.io is amazing because it's perfect if you're working on a video with a client, or in my case, when I was working on a movie and I had to show different screenings of it and different versions of the movie, we would use Frame.io. And it's such a great collaborative space that every videographer needs to know about. So right now we're looking inside the app of Frame.io. To go to it, you just go to Frame.io. It's not even a .com, it's just straight up Frame.io. And this is the page, so then you would just log in or sign up. And you would log in or sign up, and then, oh, I'm getting pops. Don't know what that is. Okay, so you log in, and then it would take you to their app. So it's app.frame.io. And so it'll show you like this like sample project. And so right here we see 60-second cut. So you can like scrub through the video right here, full spot graded. So this is for like color grading. These are locations. So these are like pictures of like locations for where they want to film. So if you want to film on a railroad, you can just easily upload some images for your locations. So it's meant for big time production projects, but you could totally use this for small time, like videographer, one-to-one relationships. So you can also add in music. So it's pretty great. So like if you click in here, so when you upload a file, you would upload it into a project. So this is the demo project, but you can create a project just by hitting this plus and, naming anything. So you click out here, and then you go inside of here, and then we got a video where, you can play it, of course, you can loop it, you can change the speed in which it plays back. There's volume, of course, and then there's like a comment section on the bottom where you can add comments, and depending on where you are in the video, it'll leave the comment on that timestamp, and then it'll show up all of those comments on the right side here, and you can reply to each other and everything. So it's just a really great collaborative space. So if we just play this video, it's pretty good shots, just saying. So yeah, if I wanted to just leave a comment, be like, this shot sucks, I can hit enter, and then my comment will show up right here saying this shot sucks. It's actually pretty cool, but those light rays don't look real. But yeah, so it's amazing. And then you can also, like, let's say your client wants like a logo in a certain area. You can take this like drawing tool, and then I believe you can just like, there we go. So you can draw a circle around the dude, and then that will, like when they do that on their end inside of Frame.io, because they create a little account and you share the video with them, then they'll communicate, hey, like I'm circling this so that I want to make sure you know what I'm talking about, and the logo should go in this section, or this person should be removed and I just want to see the scenery. So it's that type of collaboration. It's pretty great. So yeah, let's see. We go back. We can also click up here, and we can just switch between videos. We can change the status of it from in progress to approved to needs review. And we can download the video. It's so great. And then one of the best parts about when you've completed a video with Frame.io, one of the best parts is that you can click these little three dots, and then you can share it as a review link or a presentation. So a review link is where they can leave comments. You can tell because there's a little comment button right here. And then a presentation, oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me just make sure I have, dun, 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 dun. I want you guys to see where my mouse is. Okay. So you can click these little three dots next to your video. You can go to share, and then you go to presentation. And then inside of presentation, you can invite by email. There's the link right here. You could change the layout, because this is what the web page is going to look like. So you can change the layout. It could be a blog or it could be a reel. You can have multiple videos underneath here. But you could do a blog, show upload date, show file extension. So we don't need to show that it's an MP4. We can change the accent color. We can make it like, pink, and then the background color, we can make it black. And then the text color, we make white. So this is the presentation page, okay? So then you got settings. You can allow the downloads or turn them off. Password protect, that's the key. When I was working on the movie, we wanted to make sure that no one had access to these links. So we would not only password protect them, but we would have them expire after a few hours. And then watermark ID. So you can watermark it with your own logo, or brand your presentation page if you upgrade to a higher Frame.io plan, of course. Also, with all this being said, Frame.io comes free. They have a limited version, and when you sign up, you're started on a trial. But if you just don't pay, it'll automatically convert you to a free version, and then you'll have some limitations on like upload limit, but it'll still work out for you if you're working on short form video. So yeah, so then we can just share this. Let's grab this link, and then let's open a new tab and paste it in. And works best when we have bloggers. And this is it. This is the presentation page. Very simple, very clean. Just watching the video, nothing else to it. Okay. All right, so that's basically Frame.io in a nutshell. So moving forward, I'm going to close out of this guy, and then we are going to look at my favorite tool of all time that I use every day, and that is Asana. So Asana is a project management tool, and it's fantastic for collaboration with video editing, video production, pre-production, like everything. Like, it's great. You can tag people, you can set things as priority, you can assign certain tasks to people, and you can have different projects. Think of it as just like you have one giant tree stump, and that is your organization in Asana. And then there's just all these different branches that can connect back to each other. And it's just like an interweaving, list of tasks and notes, and you can upload images, and you can comment on certain tasks that people create. You can have subtasks. So right here, these are all sections. So we're looking inside of a project. So when you sign up with Asana, it gives you a project right away. And I just named my marketing videos as just an example Asana project. So I named my marketing videos. You can click in this top left. You can change the color of the project. You can change the icons, make a little rocket. You could favorite it. So when you favorite it, it opens up on your left side panel here. You can hide this panel if you want. And then when you look at the side panel, you see the home, which is just like a really nice summary of everything going on in your Asana. You have my tasks, so that's everything assigned to you. Your inbox, which includes all the comments that tag you, and portfolios, which is an upgraded feature. But Asana is totally free as well, and it comes with limitations, but the limitations are like, you won't run into them at all. If you just use this as a communication and task management software, you can keep all of your notes and ideas in here. This is how I run ParEdits. My entire YouTube channel, my entire business is all run through Asana. And it's just fantastic as far as like collaboration and organization and everything around that. Let me pause this because I don't want it to use my internet. Okay. So yeah. So right now we're looking. You could see this is like a grid view. So you can see it as a list view, like a spreadsheet almost. It's not a spreadsheet, but it kind of acts as one. So I just did all the twirl down arrows for these sections, and then each section has a few tasks in it. So if you click here, you can click on the details, and you can see it's assigned to me. There's a due date. It's inside of a project. This is the little section that it's in. You can add priority if you want. You can make this a high priority. And if you upgrade, you could change this from saying priority to literally anything you want. And you can have the description, and then you can also add subtasks. So like, not only do I want to upload to FreeMyO, but I want to leave comments on problem areas before they get to them. So I can make that a little subtask. And when I have that as a subtask, I can also go inside of there too. And I can also assign that to me or anyone else and then have a little due date. So it's its own thing. And then within my project window, you can see right here, created a drop-down arrow next to upload to FreeMyO. So if I click this, there it is. There's that subtask. I set it for, okay. So there's that. And then I also have it for pre-production. I just set this up for like how it could generally go for like making a video for a client. You know, you have your film day, you have pre-production where you want to do storyboarding and scout a location and get permissions. Then you have post-production, which is like just working. I have create team project because we're working in Premiere, of course, no doubt. And then organize footage, upload to FreeMyO, yada, yada. Go through like that process. So it's great. So like, see these twirl down arrows, we got take pictures, take videos. It really keeps you on track. And so you don't have to look at it in this format either. So this is just the list format. You can also look at it in a board format. So if you click on boards up here, you can see that everything is in the board, and it might be a little too white. So I'm going to go to my profile settings and display, and we're going to change the background. Let's go to winter just for fun. Okay. So we can see that we have boards now. So we have film day, pre-production, post-production. We can add another column. So it's really just looking at all of your information in a differently organized way. It shows you how many subtasks are in there. So when you click on it, it pulls it up and shows you all the subtasks. So it's pretty useful. And this is very similar to Trello, if you guys know about Trello. So Asana has, they've caught up and they've found the ways to like adhere to like how people like to use Trello. And then you also have a timeline, which is a premium feature. But you have a calendar. So the calendar is really great too, because you can look at here and you can sync this with your Google Calendar. It just uses a few third-party integrations that Asana guides you through. And you can get all of your information going. And inside the calendar, you can just scoot things to different dates and just reassign them, which is super useful. And yeah, I mean, this I take all of my notes in here, and it's really great because what Asana allows you to do, like, especially on mobile, they have their own mobile app. So like anytime I'm like brainstorming or an idea strikes me about how I can improve my business or my products or anything like that, they allow you to have like a little widget where you can just click add tasks. So maybe I can show you guys here. But right here, you might be able to see it, but it's just like a little like add task button. So you click that and it like allows you to quickly take a note, and then it just saves to your Asana, and then you can get to it later when you hop on a computer, and you can like organize it and add projects to it. But yeah, so we can create new projects right here, add this task to another project. We'll do production. So that's a production project, and it just added the project right under here inside Teams. So it's such a great tool. Like I can't recommend it enough. It's if you guys have any questions on this, just leave it down in the comments below. Because like I have all these different strategies of how I use Asana. This is like the basics where you can kind of level up how you use it, but it's just it's so great just to like get things done, keep you on track, and also remind you if you set due dates and install the mobile app, it'll remind you on those due dates. Okay, so that's Asana. Now let's move on. Let's go to tool number 3. Let's click out of Asana and let's find ourselves inside of Trint. Okay, Trint. What is Trint? Trint is a subtitling software. It's made for people who want to add subtitles to their videos, which is generally huge content creators on Facebook or Instagram or even YouTube. You don't necessarily need it on YouTube because the audience of YouTube doesn't really ask for subtitles burnt in onto the video. But you want to have those subtitles available on YouTube so that YouTube can consider your subtitles in how it serves your video to people through YouTube SEO. So Trint is amazing because you can upload a video, any video, and it doesn't have to be high quality. You actually don't want it to be high quality because you want it to be a small file size. So I would just upload videos, whether they're super low quality or just a black video, and just have the audio so that I can get everything automatically transcribed. And it's great because Trint not only automatically transcribes, but it has its own dictionary, and you can teach it words so that, like, if I say something like ParEdits, it won't like, split those words up. It'll actually put it together like it's supposed to be for like my logo and like, my business name. So you could do that. Where is that? It would be Vocab Builder. So inside of Vocab Builder, see, vocab list. ParEdits, mini course, controller command, PNG, Commander Control V, transparent background. So all these things I would say in my videos, and it just wouldn't recognize it. And so it kept failing. So I had to teach it things that it's not used to like saying. And then also having all caps for like shift or PNG is very important. So you have to teach it that. So then you teach it that after you've uploaded a video as well. So let's see. This is my intro to my premium course. Okay, so I uploaded a video, and you can see all the waveforms down below. And then you can see the little preview of the video here. And then it created all these words. These are all the words that I said in the video. And it just transcribed all of them for me. And then you can export them. I would recommend exporting as not a SRT. I think, do you want SRT? Yeah, you're going to want SRT out of this. So you would export as an SRT. You do the entire transcript. You can change how long the subtitles are. So like if everything that I say within a minute, is that all going to show up, or is it going to like split it up and have it show up in bite-sized pieces as I say it? So you could change how long it is. Or you could do just the highlights, which I don't know why you would necessarily do that. I haven't really found a use for highlighting because I want every single word in my videos to be recognized and to be put onto uploaded as an SRT file within the caption section of my YouTube videos or of Wistia, which is another video hosting platform. But yeah, basically this allows you to auto transcribe. I think it's like $1 a minute, or actually no, I think it's $15 for an hour. They just adjusted the pricing. But I think they give you a free trial, or they give you a free 15 minutes for you to try it out. And it's pretty amazing because you could just play it right here.
Hi guys, it's Sam, and I'm really excited that you're here. I'm so excited because I know how great it's going to be seeing you create brain.
And you notice how it's like going through and making the words black because it's showing you what it transcribes. So it's listening to you, and it works really well like that. And it's a web app. And also, Trint and actually along with Frame.io are both apps that you can use within Premiere Pro. So if we go inside of Premiere Pro, we will see that we've got Trint. All you have to do is go to the Exchange. What is it? Adobe Exchange. I think it's just the Adobe Exchange. Exchange Adobe. So in here, this is where you'll find the app marketplace. So let's go to download and install extensions that expand and enhance creativity. So the Creative Cloud Exchange, and we want extensions, okay? So let's search for some extensions. So if we search for Trint, hit enter, then we got the Trint extension. It says it's for Premiere Pro. It may have a low rating, but it does work. And you just install it into Premiere Pro. You just click on it, and then there's right here, you click this free, and then it automatically syncs through your Creative Cloud app and adds to Premiere Pro. And then you can also do the same thing with Frame.io. So if I go Frame.io, same deal. Frame.io works for Premiere Pro and After Effects, as you can see. So you click on that, and then you install that as well. And then right here inside of Premiere Pro, we see Frame.io. Okay, remember the app I was showing you before? This is just condensed, and it's sitting inside of Premiere, so you don't have to work between Google Chrome and Premiere. You could just work right inside of Premiere, and you can upload, you can share, you can do everything right in here. You can get all of the comments and download them as markers. I believe, let's see, import. Oh, okay, you can import the video file. Where is it? Okay, so I clicked on the comments, download comments. So I can upload markers. So I would upload markers to the video that I already had, and then the markers will show up in my timeline in Premiere Pro. And I can just edit inside of there instead of looking at Frame.io and being like, okay, at 1 minute, 32 seconds, I have to change this. Where instead I could just have a marker inside of Premiere Pro and then just do it that way. So that's why Frame.io is amazing. And then you can leave comments in here and just work all within this window. It's pretty fantastic. So then we go into Trint, and you could drop files here to transcribe, or you could just select files and just upload your video files to transcribe. This window is being weird. Okay. But yeah, you have everything here, and then if you click on one, it takes you to the app. So it's really just like a management tool and an upload tool. So you don't have to like go to Trint and then hit the upload button inside of the actual app in Premiere Pro. It's just like it's a quick way to move. It helps you edit faster in the end. So yeah, that's Trint. Oops, that's Trint. Let me get this up. What is going on? Okay. So yeah, that's Trint, and it's super useful. You definitely want to use it for all of your YouTube videos. You want to transcribe every YouTube video you make so that you can upload caption files onto your YouTube videos, and YouTube will be like, oh sweet, they uploaded a caption file. I'm going to reward them because not only did they do something that no one else really does on YouTube, but they also let YouTube know what words are being said in the video instead of YouTube having to figure it out. And it's usually inaccurate. So if you can be accurate and tell YouTube what's actually in your video and people agree with it, aka when people agree with your video, they like it or they subscribe, then YouTube will be like, okay, this is a good video, let's serve it. So that's why captions are really useful for SEO. So yeah, okay, let's close that out. Next tool, number 4, is the Parrot Teleprompter. Okay, the Parrot Teleprompter is a little thing. I actually have one. Let me grab it. It is this guy. Okay, it is. I think it's around $100, $158. All right. So it's kind of expensive, but that's because it's super useful. So let me make sure that you guys can see me. Okay, so this is the Parrot Teleprompter. Let me turn off my virtual background. I don't really need that going on. None. Okay, so this is the Parrot Teleprompter. You can put your phone right underneath it, and it slides right in. The cool thing about it is you can use it on all cameras that have lenses. It comes with a little remote. So you can just control your phone because your phone downloads the Parrot Teleprompter app, and that's where you put your script. And so with your script, it here, I can actually demo it. But this is the teleprompter. Okay, so you can see it's like a mirror. All right, and then it's got a little hole in the back, and the hole has a ring that screws on to your camera lens. So I have my camera right here. So this lens is kind of small, so it comes with different size rings. And all those rings, I believe, are in a bag. It's all packed up really well. But yeah, they're in a bag here, and you can have a bunch of different size rings that'll fit this, so the camera can be on a tripod, and then you can put this over it, and then you can film while you're reading, because the phone will be set right inside of here. So if I put this down, I'll show you guys, the phone just slides right in here, and you clamp it in. So the phone gets clamped in, and let me get this, unclamp this guy. Okay, so I'm going to do a little demo. I have my phone here, and I have the Teleprompter app. So, app is loading. Okay, let's allow it. Let's click this little plus. Okay, enter file name, yada yada. Here's the script. Hello, my name is Sam. Save. Okay, so then we have it saved. I don't know if you can see that. Can't, but it's okay. And then it shows up like this. And so you would take this and you would clamp it in the teleprompter, okay? And then you would just play it, and it's upside down. I would just have to flip it over, just flip the phone around, but it's great because it moves. You can change the speed at which it moves. You can change how many words are shown on screen. It's very customizable and it's extremely useful. So yeah, the app is free. It's just that the this box for the teleprompter is about $150 on Amazon. But it's so useful. It's how I create my landing page videos. It's how I would create videos of talking heads on green screen. So I'll put someone on a green screen and put that little teleprompter so they know exactly what they're saying, and then they can talk about like their free offer or anything like that. So let's hide this and bring this back up. So yeah, all right, got a few minutes left, and we are going to show you the last one. So that was the teleprompter, super useful. And the link to get that is down in the description, along with the links to all of the tools I'm talking about today, all down in the description. The last tool is Smart Waiver. So if you go to Smart Waiver, smartwaiver.com, you will see that you could put it on an iPad. You could also put it on a phone. It's basically a digital waiver for people to sign off so they can't sue you when you put them in your video. Because sometimes you can run into situations where you make a video, someone agrees to it verbally, you don't do a waiver or anything, and then the video's been live for, let's say, a few hours, and you're running a Facebook ad campaign, and then all of a sudden they're like, I don't like the shirt I'm wearing. And then they start blaming you, and like they don't like how you portrayed them, and they're like mad at you even though they approved it. So they just totally flip the script on you, and they start making it legal, and then they try to take all your money. So Smart Waiver makes it so that you can avoid all of that. And it's basically a real fast release form. You say, hey, I can use your likeness in this video, yada yada yada, and then they sign that waiver, and then you can go on and make your video with them, and then you're covered legally. So right in here, you log into Smart Waiver, you create your own account, and then you say, no, I don't have a waiver. And then, existing waiver to get started, reach out to an attorney. Oh, okay. So if you're just testing things out right now, you can choose to do the waiver editing tool. So it recommends getting a lawyer to get the correct terminology. Generally, you can just go online and find a template. But yeah, so here we are. We got the title of the new waiver. We'll just keep it new waiver. The header text. This waiver is to save my butt. Okay. Header line, privacy policy. You can include a privacy policy if you want. Okay. And then we can go to the next page. So it sends you through this whole system where it builds your waiver for you. And then it holds it inside of a digital format, and then you can just download the Smart Waiver app, and you just have people sign up through the waiver right on your phone. You can do it right on here, or on an iPad, or even on the computer. You can just have them come in and sign it, and then it's a digital signature. If you do it on the phone or the iPad, they can actually like sign their hand and sign the release form that way. But if you do it on the computer, they just have to type it. So that's why generally you want to do it on an iPad. But yeah, you go through the body, and then if you hit preview, open preview in a new tab, should be able to see the entire waiver. Yeah, see, do not link to this page. Version has not been published. This waiver, oh, I didn't even say is. This waiver to save my butt. Reveal privacy policy right here. Select who's participating, an adult. It's just for me. Put in the name, date of birth, email, electronic consent, agree. And then you can ask for a signature too. So yeah, it's super useful. I hope you guys enjoyed all 5 of these tools that I showed you. These are all the tools that I use in order to do my job, and that I've helped other videographers do their job as well. And they live and breathe by these tools. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want any more information, you could totally reach out to me. Go to the ParEdits helpline. It's where you can just sign up, pick any day within the next 2 weeks, pick any time that's on that calendar. You can sign up and schedule a call with me, and we could talk about any of these tools. We could talk about any video that you're working on. I really want to help you. This is what I'm doing this for. I'm just trying to put this out there for you guys and connect with as many people as I possibly can to serve. I really want to be there for you guys and help you out along your videography journey, or if you're trying to grow your brand and make your own videos, stuff like that. So yeah, that link's in the description below. ParEdits helpline. You can go to paredits.com/helpline. And yeah, that's it, guys. I will see you in the next one.
Bad. Good.
That worked. It did. Yes.